All right, howdy everybody. It's me. We're back. We are back with Prey. 20. I think this was 2016, right? The more recent version of Prey, the not the older arena shooter style Prey. And last we left off, we started the game, found out that the reality that we had started was being simulated for some reason, and now we're running around a space station full of weird, shadowy monsters, some of which don't know how to pretend to be coffee cups like it's prop hunt. And right now we're trying to fix our the Looking Glass tech so that we can finish watching a video that we sent to ourselves because we currently have severe memory loss, probably from using up a bunch of what they're called neuromods. They were testing some kind of neuromod on us, and it probably causes brain damage. I'm guessing, which is why it causes severe memory loss. Because apparently, when they take the neuromod out, it resets your brain to wherever it was before the neuromod was installed. So like everything that's happened like then and afterwards gets like overwritten, I guess. Which is, I suppose, the price for instantaneously learning a skill. But yeah, now we're kind of in the back rooms of the labs, and we're going to watch it, I guess. Also, there's a new enemy type over there, which should be fun. Anywho, use could not connect to host. Cannot connect. That's brutal. Uh. What's our problem right now? Diagnose the Looking Glass screens. All screens intact. It's just like real networking. You guys couldn't have named these servers something a little bit more, like, convenient? Wait, what the hell are we doing right now? Sorry, it's been, I had an interesting week. Like, not in a bad way, just busy. And, I've forgotten a good chunk of what we were dealing with. Diagnose and repair the Looking Glass server connection. In the hardware labs. Well, I assume they put this giant conspicuous cable here so that we could... Nope. I don't think so. RGB. Let's just explore around a little bit. Email. Oh, look at the specs you see me. I seen. It's part of the system. They gotta classify the NFH-564 block to stop it from gogging the nubbin server. Oh, well, it all makes sense now. Not my nubbins. Lorenzo, I've had a look at the specs you sent me. I see a few problems. I didn't realize you'd offloaded so much of the processing and storage. What if someone took a wrench to the main server? The whole system goes down? Anyway, come by when you get a chance and we'll go over the details. I have a few suggestions if you're amenable. Scale modification. Oops, wrong button. Everything's bad. Hi, this is Dr. Calvino. I need you to modify a scale so when it reaches 170 grams, it sends an on-off signal. Please let me know when it's ready. Alright. Spare parts. I like it. We need to start building, like, armor repair stuff, because I feel like I'm going to be taking a lot of hits that I shouldn't be. That's just, it's just the vibe I'm getting. Alright, we turned it off and back on. Did that fix it? Nope. It's impossible, boys. ARX SR4BN1018. What's happening here? Oh, easy.
Nice work, Morgan. The Looking Glass screens are online again. Head back to your office as soon as you can. It's important you hear the rest of your message. I'll meet you there.
Damn, that's crazy. The solution was reading. The computer is supposed to do it for me. We're in the hardware labs. The computer has higher expectations for me than typical. This isn't your average Windows device where it just kind of tries to hold your hand and then fucks everything up, and then you have to look up what the solution is on a forum, and then they're like, oh yeah, you got to go to this folder, and this folder, and this folder, and this folder, and you got to open up this file, and then you got to change this value from 1 to 2, and then you're like, oh okay, and then you do that, and then the whole computer breaks. You know, normal stuff. Alright, got a phantom up ahead. Yeah, been there. This is at least the second install of Windows I've had, probably third, yeah. See you later. Yeah, killing the aliens in this game is just really not worth it. I'm starting to notice, because they respawn, and they drop nothing. They drop Typhon organs, which can be useful, but don't forget to retrieve the special items in your office. Don't you want your special Steam edition items? It's really important that you get. We worked really hard on them. It's like a reskinned version of a weapon you already have. It's really important. You gotta understand, dude. Oh, shortcut. Can we just like... Oh, hell yeah. There's a mimic somewhere over there. Hang on. First of all, I have to do my part for the environment. Let's recycle. Transfer junk. Transfer you. There we go. Hit that shit. God, I love cubes. Alright, here we go. Can we fabricate anything? Maybe some bull, a medkit would actually be nice. I like how there's a wrench blueprint. It tells you that you're probably going to need it at some point. I have a weird feeling that this game's gonna get easier as it goes on. I feel like that was the case with BioShock, where as you unlocked more stuff, the game just got easier. Alright, resume. Get back to my videos. My Oshi's stream got cut out, and I had to go do a whole thing.
You're not gonna like what I have to say next.
There we go.
You have to destroy Talos 1. The research, the Typhon, nothing can survive.
Straight to the sun,
including
got
you.
it.
I know how it sounds, but you've seen what those creatures can do. They're a part of you now. If even one cell gets back to Earth, we're lost. I'm sorry. I wish there was another way. January can walk you through activating the self-destruct mechanism. Alex will try to stop you. He's allergic to failure.
Allergic
Too proud to go back to Mom and Dad with his tail between his legs. So it's up to you now. Good luck. Told you wouldn't like it.
I'm gonna say so. I'm gonna make a joke that it's usually not the type of joke I make, but I believe it. That's how you know these guys are That's how you know these guys are Asian,
I'm January
because
2035.
even here
I'm
in
an
space,
operator.
like floating in
There are many
space and working
operators aboard
independently,
Talos
they're
1,
still scared of
but none of
announcing to
them are
their
like
parents
me.
that they failed at something. I can say that from experience, don't worry.
I'm your plan B. My first task was to free you from the simulation. The second task was to make sure you saw your video. Those are done. Interesting. New directives are now available to me. The self-destruct protocol for Talos 1 is activated by 2 arming keys. Your brother has the first. You had the second. Alex destroyed your arming key.
Well,
But you
why?
hit a fabrication plan for a new one in deep storage.
Deep storage.
That's where you need to go next. We can worry about getting Alex's key afterwards. The Typhon are spreading fast, Morgan. You'll be racing against them. And your brother. This key card will grant you access to the main lift and all the labs. The main lift is the fastest way to reach deep storage. Next topic. You asked me to provide you with more neuromods, which I've done. Good luck,
Thank you.
Morgan. The security station in the lobby might have weapons.
What the hell? I love January. No longer a very neutral month for me. Okay, we've got 3 neuromods. We should be able to buy something. More recycling yields would be pretty cool, but we don't find a lot of fabricators, so I'm not sure how useful that would actually be. Natural lifespan increased by 25 years. Yo? At level 3 toughness, we can live like 165 years or something. That's crazy. Stealth could be useful, but I don't want to be sneaking forever. I kind of want to just kill things. If I could get myself to a situation where I can comfortably destroy everything I walk into, that would be like the ideal circumstance for me. I don't know if that's possible in this game. We've already increased the effectiveness of medkits. I kind of want to break down equipment in your inventory into spare parts and recover spare parts from destroyed operators. Oh, that could be useful. Are spare parts what we use to... Oh, these fix... guns. Okay. Is there a thing that makes it so that you can repair your suit better? Reduce the stamina cost of wrench attacks. Yeah, you can do impact calibration of melee people more, but I feel like this game's been kind of stingy with the health, so I'm not sure if I want to go with that. Ugh. Leverage is useful. That opens up paths, Deus Ex style. I don't need to slow down time. Stamina might be useful, but we're not using the wrench anymore, sir. We're not prioritizing the wrench anymore, so maybe not. Increases damage with security weapons to 120% chance, to 120% chance to critical hit to 6%. Ooh. You know what I used to do a lot? I used to read Let's Plays, because on they're like these forums. They're kind of, I'm gonna be real, some of the stuff on there is kind of garbage, but they're called the Something Awful forums. I'm not on there, but I did like independently run into a website that like archives the LPs that people would post on the Something Awful forums. It's just called the LP Archive, and for some goddamn reason it's still being updated, which I think is insane. And it's actually really cool. There's basically there's a bunch of there's a bunch of like Let's Plays out there that aren't really on YouTube, but instead were just kind of hosted on like a forum back when that was more common. And one thing that's kind of interesting about it is that repair 2. Hang on, can we get repair 2? No, we need one more, right? Honestly, that could be useful. I like turrets. But basically the one thing that they had is that they had text LPs, which I really liked reading. Wow, this 9mm does not do much. Okay. Why is it purple? There's multiple. Ooh, I might die. Ooh, I might die. Wow, that was a lot of people to throw at me all at once. I should probably upgrade my gun. Why do I have 2 of these? Okay, whatever. I should probably recycle a couple of these boys. Let's upgrade the pistol, I guess. Firepower, magnet, range, accuracy. Hang on. God, there's a lot of upgrades I want. It sucks. Oh well. Interesting. It'd be really cool if we had like some names for these things. I know we've got mimics and we've got phantoms. It's just the question mark, question mark, question mark. It's not very useful. I know there's like the purple ones are special for some reason. I don't know why. Alright, what the hell was I talking about before? I love complex upgrade trees. I hate progression. I don't mind complex upgrade trees, but I hate it when it feels like it's really slow. I like being able to upgrade stuff regularly. It's what is it? There's a game I've been playing recently. I've been replaying Fallout New Vegas for like the 8th time recently, and it was Jesus. That game's still a lot of fun. Probably one of my favorite games of all time, and I finally got a chance to like remod it. I usually do like 1 or 2 playthroughs of New Vegas every year, and I didn't do it last year because something about the mods that I had downloaded were just no longer functioning properly, and the game was just crashing every 3 seconds. So what happened was that I just decided to reset the whole thing. I refreshed uninstalled it, reinstalled it with Steam. That kind of refreshed everything. I deleted whatever INI files that I had put in. I ran through all of that, and then I went through Viva New Vegas, which is like a mod list. It's a guide that literally just holds your hand and walks you through everything step by step, and I really appreciate that because it's because I don't really know what's going on. Hang on. NSP booster shots weird. I can't pull those records up. They're not in the system. Still want me to swing by? Alejandra, please come see me. Can you transfer her charts and family as well? Who's the NSP being? What is the NSP? Incoming casualties. Oh boy. But yeah, I've been replaying Fallout New Vegas, and I really appreciate how that game is pretty generous with XP, is kind of what I was getting to. It does feel like you're continuously improving, and while it kind of sucks that the enemies improve just as quickly as you do, it's kind of which is kind of it still feels like I still feel like I'm getting stronger as time goes on, because as you pick up certain perks or start using certain weapons, it's really pleasant. Studies show that there's a significant likelihood of behavioral conditions and psychiatric disorders emerging among the population of crews stationed for longer than 3 months. Impacts of behavioral issues are minimized with appropriate tools for monitoring mood and predicting risk, while including as many Earth-like amenities and recreations as possible. Yeah. It's kind of like, it's what makes roguelikes a lot of fun, is that you get to see that progression, hyper compressed. Your character goes from basically really bad feeling, really slow and not very effective, to possibly either like an amalgamation of bullshit that's not working together, or a like walking nightmare, depending on how well the upgrades fit together. And then like figuring that out and getting to make it work really well is it's always a pleasure. Even though, you know, usually 7 times out of 10 you just end up with something that doesn't work. But yeah, it's kind of like I enjoy it. I feel like one thing roguelikes have figured out is that the tighter that progression feels, the more exciting it is. But yeah, this game, it feels a little slow. I feel like at some point you learn how to make neuromods, which should speed it up a bit. I feel really pathetic right now, is basically the gist of it. When the Phantoms come by, like, they're all, like, the Phantoms and the Mimics are really fast. And I feel really slow. Like, I don't know if I have a dash or anything like that. The only faster game is Go Fish. Go Fish goes quick. Well, you gotta understand, Kurt. You know what the fastest game of all is. It's the old classic rock, paper, scissors. You know, that game, it's fast and it's permadeath. My concern with Dr. Calvino is increasing. His symptoms have escalated from memory loss and occasional disorientation to delusions and paranoia. His increased...
As a reminder, all personnel must complete monthly physicals during their stay aboard Talos 1. Dr. DeVries promises to make them as quick and painless as possible.
That's scary. Man, people are mad.
System alert.
Still have no idea how much damage this does. I feel like fighting these two guys is probably a mistake. Nah, I can't carry it out. This isn't mandatory stealth, but it feels very encouraged.
Please contact a qualified engineer.
Could you imagine if I had another neuromod and then I had repair 2? Be so cool. Be so cool if I had repair 2. Broken cooler fan, banana peel, all my favorite things. Yeah, I want leverage and I want repair. I want to be able to lift shit and I want to be able to fix shit.
System alert.
Because I'm a man.
Contact a qualified engineer.
I'm not qualified yet. I'll be back. I need to study more. Alright, I don't see any of the Phantoms, which clearly means they no longer exist. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. It's okay. We're okay. This is fine. This is fine. If only my brain was a little more wired together. There we go. Now that's what I'm talking about.
System alert. Repair is needed. Please contact a qualified engineer.
He's got fire magic. Who did this? Who thought this was a good idea? You see, I made a small error. I wanted to hide underneath the desk, but I forgot that slightly tapping a chair would cause it to fucking collapse. Which alerted everyone. All of China knew I was there. I think I accidentally tapped a button I really shouldn't have. Never mind, we're good. Luckily we quick saved. I hate it when the game's physics work against me. What's this thing doing? That does a lot of damage.
System alert. Repair is needed.
Alright, get over here, big man. Fire. Ooh. I was like, what fucking killed him? He just ragdolled for no reason. Hang on. There we go. Dude, I should use recycler charges more often. I didn't know that they did that much damage. I guess it makes sense because it's literally creating like a little singularity that just slurps a guy up. That's pretty good. I should make more of those if I can. Doors 45. Let's just eat an apple. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. I don't know why I did an accent. Sorry, I'm gonna be real with you guys. I forgot I was a content creator for like I think a week and a half. Wait, please, 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 with a cherry on top, fix the medical operator that's been sitting on your desk. Goldcrest. This workstation's fucked up. No visible wires. Eel scraps and a banana peel in the microwave?
Alert.
What kind of reprobate lives here?
Contact a qualified engineer.
Someone's playing solitaire instead of doing his fucking job. I'd get mad at him, but I can relate. Quarantine. Have you guys ever run into the phrase quarantini? It's new to me. I remember when people were getting weird during the pestilence. I got real good at Minesweeper at my temp office job. I don't know. It was like a one-off thing when like, you know how like people were just picking up a bunch of random hobbies like sourdough or like either exercising a lot or just suddenly not exercising at all when everyone was stuck inside. I don't know. I remember seeing the words quarantini and I was like, man, people just like drinking. I can't judge too much, but it's just like, it's like, guys, great news. There's a worldwide phenomenon, so I found a new excuse to drink a martini without feeling like I'm an alcoholic. I don't know. Maybe I'm making a rather innocent thing sound worse than it is, but that's kind of how I interpreted it when I read it for the first time. Because I've definitely met people who like to come up with like events or parties, and they just it's literally just, hey, I want a day drink, but I need other people around so I don't feel like a freak. So how about you wanna go get mimosas for brunch? Alright, that was a fun little detour. I don't think we accomplished anything of value here. But we did get stuff, and that is useful. Let's pop a medical operator out.
New operator.
Hey, what's going on? What's going on in the quarantine zone?
TranStar
Yo!
490 medical class operator ready.
Banana pudding. Subject appears disoriented, paranoid, not sure how much of current behavior is due to the incident versus his recent neuromod removals. Recommend continued observation. Yo, is that me? Can we hack level 2? We cannot. We're a little sad. A mere script kitty. Dude, I love banana pudding. Is that a neuromod? Fucking hallelujah. Okay, what? We can either get big hacking, big repair, or big muscles for lifting. What do we do? Let's get repair too. I want to fix things. This seems like it's the threshold for fixing like turrets and stuff, which I want. Thank you, Luther Glass.
Diagnosing bruising, abrasions, fatigue. Nothing life-threatening. I'll have you feeling better soon. Good as new. You can fill out a service questionnaire at the
No, I'm good, man. Thank you. Okay, I need more 9mm bullets. We did spend a lot shooting people. By people, I mean monstrosities. You know. You don't actually shoot humans in this game all that much. You guys want something? You guys want to know something funny? I think that guy's got bigger things to worry about than his quarterly review. It's just like a little inkling, But I appreciate you looking out for him. I think that's very respectful. Do we even use Psy stuff? I don't think we do. But the another game I was playing, I kind of stopped, and I don't think I'm gonna pick it up for a little while. But ooh. It's one game I was playing for a bit was State of Decay 2 because I actually liked State of Decay 1. It was extremely 7 out of 10, but it had some cool ideas. And one thing about it was that yeah, I do love cubes. One thing about it is just that I really appreciate that. I really appreciate kind of how it's got a very like precise thing that it wants to accomplish, and it generally puts like things towards it. And one thing I really like about State of Decay is that it's like a very crunchy it's a very crunchy like zombie game, you know what I mean? Oh, you use spare parts to fix things. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, you protect my office, okay?
Deploying.
Thank you. Alright, sick. But it's one of those zombie games where they did a really good job with the sound effects. So when you mulch a guy, you can actually hear it. The one thing about it though is that where was I going with this? They like one of the biggest differences between State of Decay 1 and State of Decay 2 is that in State of Decay 2 you can actually fight humans, and the way that comes about is that sometimes enclaves of survivors will turn hostile towards you, and they'll turn hostile towards you if you just ignore them too long sometimes, which is kind of annoying because they're constantly pestering you to do stuff. And what'll happen is that you ignore them for a little bit, and then they'll turn hostile, which means next time you come by, they might shoot at you. But the hilarious thing about it is that on normal difficulty, humans and zombies both die instantly in one hit, and the humans are actually easier to fight than the zombies because they can't hit the broadside of a barn with their guns. And here's the thing: you want to know what their biggest weakness is? They have good posture, because unlike the zombies who have their heads bobbing up and down all over the place because they're just moving really weird and they hunch over a lot, the humans stand up straight and try to shoot you, and their bodies are pretty stable, so it's really easy to just line a headshot up on them. It's kind of funny. Anyway, I'm gonna take a short break. I need to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Sit tight. Sit tight. Alright, I've purged my body of insecurities, I have consumed some nuts, and I have acquired some water. We are good to go. Sure. Nothing works.
Wait, something's wrong.
You're telling
To the
me.
lift control system. The system is telling me it's fine. It's just... the diagnostic code is changing every time I make a request. And something is preventing the car from descending. It's stuck at the top, in the Arboretum. I'll see if I can find another way up. Got it. There's a route through the psychotronics lab.
Oh, man.
Morgan, that lab is where the Typhon broke containment. Be careful.
Mio, this is Dr. Calvino.
Down the elevators and airlocks.
Well, I suppose you've turned in, or you're ignoring me.
There's a lot
I
happening.
just want to... Well, I will be a little late for my shift tomorrow, but the first thing in the morning, I want you to put together a new micro-lens array. You see, the old one it's garbage. And get what you need from the machine shop. And if Clive is being an ass, just take it from the supply closet when he's not looking. We're not supposed to know the code, but, I'm sending it to you anyway.
As soon as we can. Elazar out. Good morning, Talos. Breakfast is
Yeah, I
served
didn't
in
want
the
to start. I
cafeteria
didn't want to start
until
talking to
9
like
a.m.
contribute to the problem there. Alright, well, nothing's working properly, so naturally we have to go through the most Typhon-infested part of the station to get to the elevator, which should be working, but it's not, because Yeah, I got none of it, honestly. How do we get past this? This fucking... we can't just muscle it a bit? Awful. Maybe there's like a vent in the restrooms or something. What's going on in the ladies' room? Who's been gooing in the ladies' restroom? Excuse me. Sir, you're not supposed to be here. Hallelujah. I don't see any vents. Okay. Might have to come in from above? Not sure how to get there. Oh, here we go. And this could work. Damn it, we can't hack it. Hang on. Turns out Yuri Kimura is like everyone else, I'll tell you over lunch. That sounds cynical and angry. Interesting. It is a really big button, that's true.
Hello, Morgan. This time we spoke. My code name is December. My purpose was to help you escape Talos 1. I know your memory's shot full of holes, but you left instructions that the Typhon should break containment. Alex has a private escape pod. You made a copy of his launch key and hid it in the Neuromod division, along with a supply cache. I'll transmit the location to your map. I'll contact you again when you've got the key.
Who's December? December. Well, you see, December is the, it was originally the 10th month before the Romans ruined everything. That's why it's got the DEC in it. That's the root. Like like decagon. That was cool voice processing, that is true. Yeah, decagon, decade, that's all 10. December was supposed to be. That was supposed to be the 10th month, and then Julius and Augustus were like, but I want a month. You not, sir. Thank you. No, fuck off, this guy's in the way.
Vital signs critical.
Okay, I don't like that. I don't like that they drop danger goo. It's annoying. This guy had dropped a veggie blend. He was a vegetarian. Watching out for his health. You guys want to know one thing I've been doing recently? Because I know you're all desperately curious to know what's going on in my life. There was a, I've been trying to, like, cut down a bit on sugar. I got into a bit of a, I was really stressed out, like, a couple weeks ago, so I got into a bit of a problem, but the funny thing was I dropped it for the most part. Like, I stopped buying and making sweets for a little bit. I kind of worked back on it recently, but I think I'm gonna go on another drought for it. I'm gonna, like, stop again soon, because, like, I made a batch of cookies because I had a bunch of leftover ingredients and I wanted to hand some to a friend. But I'm probably gonna cut it. I'm probably gonna cut down on it again soon. But one thing I noticed is that my appetite has gone way down. It's just everything's like everything's reconfiguring itself in my stomach and my body. Because they're like, huh, there isn't this basically a drug that's been flowing through your system's no longer here. Been eating lots of nuts and fruit and drinking lots of water. Doing very normal health stuff.
Psychotronics is the opposite of safe, Morgan. What are you after?
I want to get psycho, dude. Sounds pretty cool over here.
I can eavesdrop on your brother's messages. We're in agreement on this one. Get through this place fast as possible. You're looking for a maintenance airlock to a utility tunnel called the Gut. It'll take you all the way to the top of the station.
This is a really big area to, like, not have anything in it. Maybe I'll make some popcorn on my health snacks. That's nice. Yeah, I don't know how much calories popcorn has, but when I chew it, it's like eating air unless you, like, heavily butter it, so that's... I can see how that'd be healthy. Try to be careful with trail mix, because some of the stuff that you get at the store has, like, those chocolate chips in it. Gotcha, dumbass. This needs, like, leverage too, right? Yeah. God damn it, Crispin. Why you gotta do that to me? I have to buy up those kinds without chocolate. Yeah. No, I found a mix without chocolate. I was going to, I'm probably just gonna make my own at some point. Just like make some. I've got nuts. What is it? There's a farmer's market not too far from me, and there's some people there that sell nuts. I'm probably just gonna get a bunch of those and then mix it with some raisins or something. Try to find a recipe that doesn't have too much, like, doesn't have any added sugar or anything like that. What are my current objectives? Hang on. Status, objectives, there we go. Who's December? That's in the neuromod division. We'll get there at some point. This is actually an extremely unhelpful map. Hang on. We're in Psychotronics. There's a locked airlock in here that we can unlock. And we can maybe head to the exterior and pop over to the hardware labs, or then... No. Okay. No, there's no point to that. They didn't mention the security station had, like, something for me, but I don't think I can get there yet. We used a lot of bullets on that one Phantom. That was probably a waste. Okay. See you later.
Psychoscope required beyond this point.
Oh, what now? Yeah, they really messed with the song. It's bad in there.
Psychoscope required beyond this point.
Well, we need a psychoscope to get psycho, I guess. Hang on. Get all that mimic goo from the bathroom out. Dude, that's a really unfortunate appearance for the floor of this bathroom. All the tiling's removed, so it looks like there's just this big fucking brown pool under all the, at the bottom of the bathroom. It's kind of nasty. I guess, hang on. Security station, error, enter key code. Woo! Okay. Is there another way in? Do they have anything good in there? I just see pistols. I don't see a shotgun. But there is an upgrade kit. Need hacky too, though. Didn't even register that until you pointed it out. I notice weird things sometimes. I've been told. Well, let's go get this escape pod key. See what December's got going on. Can't go through psychotropics until we get a psychoscope. Don't forget to retrieve the special items in your office.
Good morning, Talos. Our resident counselor, Dr. Cole, would like to encourage anyone experiencing symptoms of disturbed sleep, chronic stress, or anxiety to schedule an appointment in the trauma center.
One thing about my current playthrough of New Vegas is that I'm playing on hard. Usually I just play on normal because New Vegas is kind of like a comfort game for me, so I generally just try to get through. I generally just try to like play it without stressing too much, and hard isn't that hard, but it does make one funny difference where no matter what armor I'm wearing or how much health I have, the death claws just straight kill me in one hit no matter what. So it's gone from maybe I could fight one toe-to-toe late game to no, it's just actually impossible. I'm either sneaking with an anti-material rifle or I'm not fighting the death claws at all, basically. If I can't use the gun that punches through armored trucks and I can't hit them from complete safety from far away, it's just not worth it. Not unless I have a companion to be my meat shield. I hear a phantom. Oh boy. Forgot there was a lean in this game. I'm coming. I'm coming, boys. The recording room's straight up just locked. They call me Greasy Steve. Are you stuck in there, you little dumbass? This is extremely funny. Welcome to the security office, you little loser. Hang on, I'll get you out there. I'll get you out there, and then I'll remove you from the mortal coil like you deserve. Stop moving, you little idiot. There we go. What happened, Veer? Oh no. How come the mimics don't insta-kill me? That's what I want to know. What is this control panel for? I don't know. This guy dropped shotgun shells, my man. Hang on, need to get that escape pod key. I hate that enemies respawn when you leave. I fucking hate that. I hate that you can't just clear a place out. It makes backtracking so fucking annoying. God damn it. And they're tougher, too. It's the fucking purple phantom dudes. Keep backing themselves into a corner. The mimics got no brains. Yeah, I can handle mimics any day. The fucking phantoms are just annoying, though. This guy's in my room! He's actually in my house. What is this? Is this an intimidation tactic from space? If you turn around, I swear to God. Oh, well. No, fuck you. I'm amused that the fabricator also prints out your labeled and branded cardboard box for your bullets. Yeah, it's kind of a waste, isn't it?
Suit integrity damaged.
That's just rude. Teleporting across the entire room, that's just fucking rude. That's just mean and annoying. Fucking stay where you're at like a normal person, Jesus. Gonna have to make more bullets. At least he dropped 2 Nagi rolls. Had the courtesy to give me some eel. Do you guys have any idea what this code could possibly be? I'm seeing a 1 and maybe a 0 at the end? No clue. It's impossible. Sorry, Morgan. Not sure how you managed this, but I can't let you have this key card. Trust me, you regret it. Alex, how about you shut the fuck up? You don't know what's good for me.
That's unfortunate. We'll have to improvise. Meet you back in the foyer.
Increases your movement speed while sneaking. Yeah, I'll take that.
Office isn't safe.
What's Gluck Assist? Oh, I got a stun gun. The Disruptor stun gun will knock out human targets. Typhon are more resistant but can still be temporarily stunned. Robotic devices can also be temporarily disabled but ultimately destroyed by the Disruptor. Oh, I guess we're using this for a little bit. This guy, is he above me? Yeah, I think he is. Alright, I got me taser. This is a lot better than crouching normally. It's like about as fast as me walking. That's actually kind of funny. Hang on. Wow. And he takes more damage when he's stunned. Useful. I will give this game credit. It comes up with some pretty unusual alternatives to classic video game guns, because I feel like in any other immersive sim, I probably would have gotten a shotgun. Would have probably gotten a shotgun and a marksman rifle by now. Disruptor gun's kind of nice. Like I think at this point in time in BioShock, I had the Tommy gun and the shotgun by now, right? Probably. I know there's a shotgun in this game, but we just don't have it. We've got one pistol, we've got a stun gun, we've got the glue cannon. Fuck, I'm lost in here again. God damn it. We came from here. But that was after I dropped down by falling. How dare these people put me back here, where I got lost before? They should know. They should know that I've got problems. Ooh, elevator? Oh, that's a fucking show elevator. It's useless. Hang on, how did we get out of here last time? The staircase up there. Hang on, we have to go that way. Left, left, left over here. That's a barrier, apparently. Wow, switching weapons is slow in this game. There's like lag to it. That's kind of crazy. I don't think that's supposed to happen. Bro, how do I escape? Q-beam, that's a fucked up thing. Exit. Thank goodness. Thank God. Hate navigating. I hate navigating without a map. Or with a map that's not very useful. Wish I had a dodge button. I made a mistake. Fucking, I thought that was glass on top of the fucking wooden beams. I didn't think this would happen. God, I'm doing this again. Get me out of psychotropics. This place sucks. At least we got a banana out of it. I can consume the flesh of my brethren, as I deserve. A bag of emergency glucose? Why? Is that a real thing? Hang on. Emergency glucose? Oh, it's a blood sugar thing. Okay, got it. Someone's diabetic, I guess. Décembre, no.
Morgan, that operator was an earlier defective model. Or something worse. Alex, the
6460.
Typhon, they're all working against you. Trust yourself. Trust the video you made. We need to get the arming keys and destroy Talos 1 before it's too late. Did you find something interesting?
Wait, what happens if I kill January? Is that like an option? Suicide by proxy, you killed January. That's kind of funny. We got an achievo out of it.
We need to get the arming keys and destroy Talos 1 before it's too late. Did you find something interesting?
Okay, whatever. I do think blowing up Talos 1 is probably useful, but I really wanted to know what December had to say. Trying to run out of suit repair kits. It'd be really cool if I could build them. Objectives. Search Alex's office safe. Get Bellamy's room key from his body. I think I'm okay. I don't want to go back to Psychotronics. I keep calling it Psychotropics because that's the name of something real, but let's just go. Let's just leave. I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back. Don't forget to retrieve the special items in your office. Ah, sick space debris. I love it. Holy shit. You see that mimic just accidentally huck itself into the void? Fucking dumbass. Loser. I hate these guys, that's why I'm so mad at them.
Target, no Typhon material detected.
That's me, 100% human, baby. I'm all carbon and amino acids. And protein. We're starting to run out of minerals. We require more minerals. We need more Vespine gas. You must construct additional pylons. Alright. Well, let's go. I'm gonna need more neuromods before we make anything cool. I need to find more like metal stuff. I wonder if the loot respawn. No, it doesn't. I don't think it does. Isn't it? I'm pretty sure enemies respawn, but loot does not, which is a problem because loot is how I get the stuff I need to kill stuff. All right. Let's try this again. Hey. I do want all of Alex's stuff. I do want to rob him blind. Oh, good start. Some mineral for me. And bullets, thank you, sir. Thought I was stuck down there for a second. I was like, oh shit, am I gonna be the second corpse in this little hole? Error. There is no other way in the security station besides hacking the keypad. Regrettable. Clean room preparation is blocked. I don't see any psychoscopes. Yeah, I'm okay. I saw more than 2 paragraphs. I'm not reading that.
Psychoscope required beyond this point.
The one that was blocked. Is there a thing for me anywhere around here? Oh, there's a hole. Cool. Content. Actually, there's like a lot of y'all. Hang on. Cool. Easy. I don't know how it missed. It's literally a vacuum bomb, but whatever. You stuck, you little dumbass? Sneak attack for 150 damage. This really is made. This really is published by Bethesda. There it is. Oh, we got our helmet. Oh.
The psychoscope was a breakthrough. Apart
Allows detection of hidden mimics. Fucking get me in there.
Mods, it's the most important tech on Talos 1. Use it to scan the Typhon organisms if you want to learn what makes them tick. You invented it, by the way.
Oh, they had the frozen guy next to me because that was like a free scan. I just got so excited to kill them, that just didn't happen. Okay. Whoopsie daisy, ladies and gentlemen. The content visor. It's a GoPro. It's a GoPro for research. For research and quote-unquote research. Can I crouch under this? Morgan kind of strikes me as a bit like Cockroachy, given that he can just flatten himself to some really tight spaces. Is there another way in there? Wow, this place is fucking airtight. It's kind of crazy. Hang on, stay still, stay still.
Scan complete. More specimens required.
Hang on, what does it say? Weakness, glue, Q-beam, immune to EMP, and then you can get mimic matter from him. God, I can't wait to scan. If I can scan phantoms until they become basically negligible, that'd be great. I don't think that's gonna happen, but it'd be great if it could. I can dream.
Required beyond this point.
Dr. Yu, that's me. What's up, brother?
Research complete.
Weak to electric, EMP, explosive, and melee, immune to psychic and null wave. Damn, there's no brain in there. Excerpt from TranStar Operator Brochure. In the world of scientific progress, nothing is more important than accuracy and safety. This is why all TranStar laboratories are equipped with Sybil 495 Science Class operators. The latest in TranStar's line of operators, the Science Operator combines unprecedented access to TranStar's scientific databases with two highly customizable utility arms to make an unrivaled laboratory assistant. Morgan's notes, can be found floating around psychotronics, helps restore psi potential. Mimic. Excerpt from Psychotronics database. Common name, Mimic. Scientific name, Typhon cacoplasmus. One of the first Typhon discovered during the Verona 1 incident in 1960. Mimics are capable of imitating nearby objects. During incident case number 0648-040163, it was observed that mimics use other living organisms as a reproduction medium. Ew. Killing their prey in the process. In accordance with the POBEG protocol, mimic specimens are not to be released in environments with a containment rating of less than S4. Okay. I'm learning. This research stuff is gonna get me killed.
I know I can't make you stay put, but you're gonna die down there if you don't listen to me. You need to calibrate your psychoscope. Try scanning the Typhon specimens around you. Once you get enough scan data, the labs will open. More importantly, you'll be able to install Typhon-based neuromods. You'll be unstoppable.
I'm not installing that shit.
About, Morgan. You spent 3 years of your life making it possible. Putting what they can do into us. You've just forgotten.
Scan complete. More specimens required.
Phantom. Common name Phantom. Scientific name Typhon anthrophantasmus. Phantoms are not wholly alien, created by weavers using human remains. Phantoms have been known to exhibit human-like neural patterns at times, but as noted in observation log number 1621-041477, while phantoms may also attempt to reproduce human phrases, they do not appear to retain any form of actual speech or human comprehension. Due to the specimen's explosive speed, phantoms must be subdued or enclosures purged before attempting to enter. Weak to glue, immune to EMP. Kinetic Blast 1.
New psionic aptitude available.
So if I remember properly, there's... Yeah, so the first 3 neuromod types here are human, and the next 3 are, like, psi stuff that's alien things. They're interesting, but there's a catch. I think it's like, if you download a certain amount of these, you start registering as alien to the turrets and stuff, which is problematic. Kinetic Blast does sound kind of fun. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna do that for right now, but if we get one that sets shit on fire, I might go for it.
Safe and direct to Kallstrup's office. I'm certain he's hidden neuromods there. Use them to install one of the Typhon abilities. Do that, maybe you'll live long enough for me to see your face again.
There's nothing in here. Lame. Well, we have the key to Kallstrup's safe, but we don't have... Okay, never mind. We don't need to get into his... We don't need to worry about his door. Alright. Ugh, orbs. Anti-rad? Oh god, radiation. Hang on, actually, let me get a look at you, buddy. Stay still, stay still.
Scan complete. New psionic aptitude available.
I can't make bullets. I can make a medkit though. There we go. Band-aids. Band-aids for my nuts, because I keep getting slapped. What we got? Broken cooler fan, baseball club, everything a man needs. One 670. Neuromod fabrication plant. Oh, bless. What does that take?
Warning. If you scan enough Typhon organisms, you'll be able to install neuromods that are powerful.
I need more
But
materials.
they're the reason we're in this mess. For one thing, the station's defensive turrets will identify you as an alien threat. There might be worse consequences I can't yet see. I don't want you to lose yourself.
I trust January. I trust him more than I trust Alex. I don't trust Alex as far as I can throw him. Give me resources. I need metal. Literally, utterly surrounded by metal, but I need more. That electric thing's really annoying. Downloaded them for free neuromods. I downloaded more, I downloaded more neurons. Wow! The fucking lightning went through a tree and a wall to kill me. I hate that.
Morgan, a warning. If you scan enough Typhon organisms, you'll be able to install neuromods that are powerful, but they're the reason we're in this mess.
Yeah.
For one thing, the station's defensive turrets will identify you as an alien threat. There might be worse consequences I can't yet see. I don't want you to lose yourself.
Oh, we could have just turned off the power like that whole fucking time. I see. Earlier models postulated that the mimic reformed its... Not laughing at death, I was laughing at download more neurons. Ah, yeah, gotcha. Earlier models postulated that the mimic reformed its molecular structure, actually replicating the atomic makeup of a target object. We now hypothesize that mimics are not changing shape at all. When they mimic an object, the mimic is no longer objectively present in this universe. The mimic swaps with an object in a parallel reality, but maintains a conscious link, a kind of paradimensional entanglement to the object in our universe. That's complicated. I don't like that. Alright. Let's get out of here. I don't... Who said that? Is that the operator? There's a science operator above me. How do I feel today? Let's get in there. No new data. Actually impossible.
Should I change position?
You're okay. Glue. Someone's been gluing all over the place.
Research complete.
What have we got on the turret? Excerpt from the engineering database. Testing log number 1008-010435. Product Eradicator auto turret version 0.7.6. Observer Franklin Good. The accuracy grade for this newest turret iteration is a significant improvement over the last generation, with a marked 17% increase. The jamming issues when transitioning to portability mode also seem to have been resolved. Stability is still shit. The psychoscope element works well, but I recommend tuning the sensitivity down somewhat. I've received complaints from Psychotronics that some of the prototypes we sent down for testing are a little high-strung. Morgan's notes. Easy to upgrade and repair. Base model is weak against some of the larger Typhon. Be careful around them with neuromods. Does not like any Typhon material around. Weakness is electric, EMP, explosive melee, immunity, psychic, null wave. Okay. You give these scientists any reason to glue it up. Hang on. Can I, like, lure this thing over? You. Kill that thing.
Deploying.
Yeah. That's what I like to see. Go, my child. Ooh?
In light of what we now know the Typhon are capable of, and not capable of, it seems prudent to revisit the Project Cobalt material.
Igor, neuromods can already adapt Typhon material to the human mind. There's no reason in principle the reverse wouldn't work.
Say you managed to insert human neurons into a Typhon. How will you know it was successful?
The new neural structures would need to mature over a series of actual experiences.
Or simulated ones.
What?
Simulate the experiences. Calvino. He has...
Right, okay, look, it's fascinating, but let's focus on what we know is working. I don't want anyone devoting resources to this.
Where did those mimics go? Did they just fucking, like, hit the fire and perish immediately? If so, that's extremely funny. May explain how mimics arrived here and how at least one survived in the vacuum inside the Kletka for so long. They can move to an adjacent dimensional bubble where time passes much more slowly, shifting back with the appropriate stimulus, e.g. prey. Stimulus. From the mimic's perspective, a 6 million year journey to our solar system in the form of an iron meteor might only take a few seconds. These things are the ultimate trapdoor spiders. That's creepy. Oh, it's like, this game's like if those huntsman spiders in Australia actually wanted to kill humans. Like, you just open, you know, like, you open your fucking, like, you know, you open your, you open your sun block and the, whatever you call that thing you use to block the sun in your car, and then a spider falls out, and then it sucks your soul out of your body, yeah. Unless you shoot your goo all over it. It's exactly like that. Status report 37. Helen V-010655-37 has shown signs of further instability in the last 24 hours. The subject demonstrated a morbid curiosity in small objects around him, attempting to place them in his mouth and consume them, nutritive and non-nutritive. Initial diagnosis would seem to be a rapid onset pica, but there was no evidence of this prior to exposure to the telepath. We're not ruling out suicide attempts, although the subject isn't making an effort to hide it. I'll be performing an endoscopic exam next shift to make sure nothing is lodged in the esophagus or intestines. 37 Suicide Watch update. Dr. Helen Barker Combs, 37, is still under suicide watch. As requested, the prisoner hasn't been given any sedatives to keep his system clean for upcoming surgery. No food either, only water. He doesn't do much except rock back and forth, staring at some point in the wall and mumbling to himself in Russian. Can't make out what he's saying. He's made no attempt to hurt himself that we've seen. This volunteer doesn't seem to be suicidal. He seems disoriented, like he's sleep drunk. Security Officer Smith. Helen, I think we've gotten just about all we're going to get out of 37 by talking. I want you to schedule surgery within the next few days. Let's get it out and into analysis as soon as possible. I think he horked something alien is what happened. Down there? Science operator? Okay. Ooh. What was that noise? Thank you. That's a very nice coffee cup.
No psionic aptitude available. Scan complete. More specimens required.
Alright. I fucking love it when the mimics get stunned. Like, there's this, like, freaky alien creature that's using, like, alternate dimensions to hide and try to grab you, and then you smack it with a wrench, and it's like, oh, fuck. It's like, oh, shit, what was that? Not a mimic, not a mimic, not a mimic. Appreciate the surety. That's really good. They're everywhere. Grab that Typhon organ. Oh shit, solid material. I haven't seen that in 3 millennia. Oh shit, I forgot that getting hit kind of sucks. Alright, we've gotten everything out of the Phantoms that we could possibly get. Use glue to slow them down. Telekinetic projectiles pack a big-ass punch, but can be dodged. Better to get in close and personal. Is it? Tracking bracelets on them are still active. The answer was always glue. You gotta glue, my dude. When in doubt, glue all over the place. Typhon lure. Ew. A Typhon lure, aka Nightlight, emits a psycholuminescent signal that entices Typhon to move toward the lure for a short period of time. Combined with other weapons or tactics to escape, ambush, or observe Typhon from a safe distance. It can be thrown or affixed to stationary objects using mouse 1. Honestly, having the research camera in this game makes a lot more sense than it does in Bioshock. Bioshock's like, you can do research on your enemies, and I'm like, I'm just some dude in a sweater that showed up here. Is that bad, whatever's in there?
Isn't it fascinating? There's something almost angelic about those golden filaments, like frozen light. The Typhon weave it out of thin air. The question is why? We have a lot of theories, but no solid answers. Not yet. I wish you were with me, Morgan. Not the way you are now. The way you used to be. I know we could tackle this together. Like old times.
I wish you were with me, Morgan. Not the way you are, the way you used to be, not the way you are now. Not after I subjected you to multiple neuromod experiments that broke your brain multiple times. Oh, this is a different kind of mimic. It's a greater mimic. Ooh. Exit from Project Axiom Archive, observation log number 2042-052465. Researcher Louis Sullivan. A preliminary observation reveal. I wish I didn't suffer the consequences, yeah. A preliminary observation reveals that specimen 14 is moderately larger than any of the other mimic specimens collected from the Kletka incident, but a far more fascinating aspect is what appears to be its advanced mimicry ability. Specimen 14 has on numerous occasions demonstrated the capability of reproducing objects whose size and complexity far outstrip the abilities of any of the other specimens. What's more, many of these reproductions appear to be fully functioning. Bonkers. Still doesn't like it when you hit it with stuff. Oh, that's funny. How about this? That's an angry Erlenmeyer flask. That is bright as fuck. I'm not looking at that. If I walk in here, does it damage me? No. They're kind of cute when they're not trying to hit you, I'm gonna be honest. Morgan's notes. Imitation power seems limited to objects roughly the mass of the mimic itself. Could the psychoscope be modified somehow to detect hidden ones? Get to high ground and immobilize with glue can. It's always glue! You gotta glue, my dude. Alright, well, it looks like you guys are trapped in there forever, and I'm pretty cool with that, so good luck, buddies. Crumpled paper, hell yeah. Someone fucked up an origami.
Hello. Dr. Yu. Excuse me.
Take a good look. Everything happening on Talos 1 started here. You were so driven in the beginning. My mistake was agreeing to put you at the center of the tests.
A weaver.
That's when you began to drift away from me. We're close to understanding what they're after. What they're building. Just need a little more time.
Dr. Yu.
I don't like Alex. God, don't run at me like that. be interesting if the Typhon thing stopped, like the mimics and such stopped attacking you if you got a certain amount of Typhon upgrades. Like they start seeing you as one of them, so they stop attacking. Oh shit, I have 3 glue cannons. That's a lot of glue. Oh, I've got 7 neuromods. We should probably use those. Yakking? We could probably do that. I kind of wish studying these guys let you got you like upgrades for your suit and your psychoscope rather than just giving you powers. I feel like that would be more my speed. I'm gonna look something up real quick. Okay, apparently buying Typhon mods only affects certain dialogue options rather than changing the ending. Okay, alright. Okay. Sorry. I wanted to look up to see how much, like, the Typhon neuromods would actually affect me to certain extents. I think... I'm probably not going to invest too much into these. I don't know if I can get, like, a little bit of Typhon in me, and then just, let that... Just get a little bit of Typhon, and then, maybe the turrets still won't be pissed at me, but I don't know if it's like an all-or-nothing situation. I think I'm going to invest in health, is what I'm gonna do.
Dr. Yu. Calibrating.
It's all about glue, my dude. There we go.
Hey, over here. What, you need guns? Ammo? I saw one of them signs.
Homo sapiens? What the hell is this thing? Oh my god, it's hideous. Excerpt from Psychotronics database. Common name, human. Scientific name, Homo sapiens. Humans, like most mammals, possess a low natural psychoactive potential. Attempts to alter brain function through artificial means are usually temporary at best or harmful and addictive at worst. The addition of the redacted, derived from the Typhon organisms, temporarily weakens the elasticity of human neuron connections and allows for the addition of new synthetic neurons to catalyze changes in the subject's brain. Removal of this serum will cause the human body to reject the new neurons and connections, effectively resetting the brain back to its original state. This process may result in memory loss and other, as of yet, undiscovered side effects. Weaver, common name Weaver, scientific name Typhon geniocratus. Along with mimics, weavers are some of the first Typhon encountered near the Verona 1. As observed in log number 0215-051060, in larger mimic populations, one mimic will be chosen via an as of yet unknown mechanism to undergo a specialized metamorphosis. The chosen mimic is stung repeatedly by the others, triggering a rapid change, resulting in a new Typhon geniocratus, or weaver. Weavers appear to be central to the Typhon ecology, largely as vectors for production for some of the other species, as well as the substance known as coral. Cool.
Hey, you get me out of here. I'll let you have it. My name's...
Human trafficking, kidnapping, solicitation of a minor, distribution of controlled substances, fraudulent impersonation. Well,
Hey.
good luck, Aaron.
What are you reading? Now that's what I'm talking about. Indecency, friend. You're the one person that showed me any real kindness, and you can believe I won't forget it. If you still want that code, it's 8714.
Thank you, brother. If you make me regret this, I'm gonna be very unhappy. Another glue cannon. It's a shotgun. Everything's worth it.
Ooh, lots of good stuff in here. Maybe there's a spare pistol.
I'm sure he wasn't a good man, but you freed him anyway.
Bro, there's
curious
aliens
if it was
around.
compassion, or was there some other motive? I can only act in ways that advance my directive. The Typhon can only kill and destroy, but you're human. You have a choice.
It's a little on the nose, but okay. Alright. You know what? I'm feeling pretty good now. We finally got a shotgun.
I don't mean to be a nuisance, but when do you think we'll get to that breach?
I'm headed out there as we speak.
I don't like that we freed that guy, because it seems like he's an asshole, but, you know, there's a bunch of mimics hopping around, so he's probably going to die anyway. I'm not going to kill him.
Okay, good. Hopefully it's just that.
Is there something you're not telling me?
No, of course not. It's just that storage room has classified exotic materials. We really can't have it be inaccessible.
I understand.
What is going on in here?
Hello.
Wait, 9mm? Bless. I have 30 shotgun shells. I'm feeling pretty good. Oh, this guy's dead.
I was afraid of this. The scientists here were in the middle of something when they died. Access to the gut is closed off during experiments. Security protocol. You'll have to finish what they started.
Do I have to? It says
Back in the
Phantom
60s and
Genesis on the
70s,
on the
first
window.
research teams tried to communicate with the Typhon, but this proved impossible. Their cerebral structures are highly developed and intentional, but somehow unapproachable. They have no speech of their own, no language. They don't seem to even see us. Not like we see ourselves, I mean. I'm generalizing when I say us. Of course, I'm not a person. Not like you.
Yeah, I got that January.
Live exam procedure in progress. Local lockdown in effect until procedure terminates.
Do I have to do this? Man. Activate psychoscopes before initiating experimental procedures.
Warning, examination theater compromised.
More specimens required.
Warning,
Ah, cool, it
examination
broke
theater
right when it was supposed
compromised.
to, right when it was supposed to provide me with some assistance.
Warning, examination theater compromised. Warning, examination theater compromised.
Does this do anything?
Warning, examination theater compromised. Warning, examination theater.
People are quick to project human features onto things they don't understand.
Sky King
Typhon
pomegranate.
kill us without hesitation. But it's not because they're evil. It's because they can't do otherwise. You know what we discovered? They lack mirror neurons. For all their wonderful abilities, there's one thing we can do that they can't. Empathize with the suffering of another living creature.
Oh, they're natural-born maniacs. Got it. Decreases the amount of time needed to complete a scan. That would be really useful. I like that. What do we get? Electrostatic burst. Dude, if we can set people on fire with our brain, that's one thing I really want. That's like... I feel like that's the only purpose of investigating telekinetic powers or anything like that, is to be able to set shit on fire with your brain. That's what I want. Oh, whoops. Material extraction. This is where they release that one guy. Shotgun shells, Typhon organ.
Eradicator auto turbo.
What does hacking these even do? They're friendly. Me in there.
Defense against an outbreak. Flimsy. But they're easy to fabricate. Best part is the built-in psychoscope tech. They can discriminate between alien and human targets. Shouldn't be a problem for you, since you're not an alien.
Yeah, totally. Definitely. I'm very normal. Very human. We need to reconfigure the, I need to reconfigure these keybinds somehow, and I don't remember how. No aliens here. I'm very real. How do we do this? Was it 1 is the wrench? That makes sense. I want 2 to be the pistol. I guess 2 being glue is fine. I want the I want this to be 4. Hang on. How do we do that? I don't like it. Do I have to do the fucking this? No. Okay, fuck. Hang on. Key bindings. Wait, there's no way I'd be able to find out what the key bindings are from the actual key binding menu. Man. I don't even know. Upgrade. Let's upgrade the firepower on the shotgun, why not? Okay. I think the shotgun's gonna be my bread and butter from here on out. That's my thing, that's my guy. Is the hull breach all the way back at the end? Operator dispenser, marked NPCs. Yeah, that's back in the lobby. Okay, let's go to the guts. I'll figure out how to rebind the number row after stream. The gravity utility tunnel system, or guts, is a microgravity environment. Oh god, we have to float. Okay, I actually remembered this part specifically from my last. I specifically remembered this part from my last playthrough, and I did not like it. So, heads up, I might have some trouble. That freed up a lot of space, not carrying around 3 glue cannons. Who could have seen that coming? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. That frayed wire in there, too. Yes. 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 Parts are on the way. The electrical fault is still an issue in subsection 19. When will the replacement electrical components be available so I can finally get this repair underway? You understand I cannot leave this subsection offline at all times, correct? Meanwhile, having to navigate around fan vents is not ideal. Eric Berger. Man's having a bad time. Keep forgetting that you can actually loot some of these containers. Like, it makes sense, but some of them just blend in so well with the background that I don't notice. Hey, we got some more minerals. I appreciate it.
Microgravity detected. Research complete.
Engineering Operator. Excerpt from TranStar Operator Brochure. Designed with precision craftsmanship for the dangerous vacuum of space, few utility robots can measure up to the TranStar Kobold 410 Engineering Class Operator. Equipped with 2 Gen-Sense manipulators and a swappable utility arm with a full array of tools, there's little the Engineering Operator can't fix. For more heavy-duty work, each Engineering Operator comes standard with industrial-grade omni-navigational systems capable of deftly maneuvering cargo containers in zero-G environments. Morgan's notes can be found watering the station, especially on the lower decks, good for patching up holes in my suit. Very useful. Eric's fucking dead.
These tunnels run the entire length of the station. Mostly conduit carrying the bare necessities. Power, water, air. But operators also use it to deliver supplies from the cargo bay up to the arboretum. Given the small number of crew assigned here, I would expect Typhon presence to be minimal as well. But that's probably a bad assumption.
The music's really kicking it. Dude, shit like this was what was missing from Starfield, I think. I don't know. I played, one reason why I played New Vegas recently was because, when I was replaying Starfield for a little bit, because I kind of got into this mentality of, Like, I bought Starfield. I paid money for it. I paid $70 for it, I think, because that's standard video game pricing now. And I was like, I might as well just finish the main story since I got as much time in it as I did. Because I wanted to finish the main story and do some of the faction quests to see if, like... Because Bethesda usually will have at least one side quest or some faction thing going on that's actually pretty interesting. And I feel like a couple of the quest lines weren't bad. Like the... Jesus. They killed themselves. Anyway, I feel like one thing with Starfield is that the pirate subquest, the pirate faction quest series, and the... What was it? The Vanguard one was okay. The Vanguard one was okay. The Free Star Rangers was actually honestly kind of boring, and the Pirate one was okay. But like my constant feeling in that game is, man, this could have been better. Like literally a constant, persistent thought of just, man, this could have been better. Is this anything? It's just goo. Okay.
Research complete.
Anyway, I swapped over to New Vegas because I just kind of got the yearning to play a game in the same style that I liked more. Cystoid Nest, that sounds nasty. Excerpt from Project Axiom Archive, observation log numbers 2042-010265. Researcher Louis Sullivan. The outer layer of each cystoid nest appears to be made of an exceptionally thin layer of the same material that makes up most Typhon. Indeed, the nest appears to be just as fragile as the cystoids themselves, making it less of a protective structure and more like a living mine. It's possible that the Weaver uses these to mark and even defend its territory from any kind of intruder. Initial scans reveal that they are constantly leaking lethal levels of radiation. Steer clear unless you want radiation sickness or a swarm of cystoids after you. Got it. Making something mediocre is infinitely more compelling to creating a masterpiece than any garbage or magnum opus ever is because it makes people dissatisfying. Sorry, the way you wrote this is really confusing to me, Kurt. It's like, I always... Making something mediocre to me is just, like... It's kind of the worst feeling, because it's like, this is what I have. I could have had, like... It's really... It always bothers me whenever you engage with a concept, and it's really obvious to see what could have made it better. Like, there's a game that could get better is always a letdown. Yeah, there we go. And it was like, one thing about Starfield is that people like to point at a lot of stuff to indicate... like, this could have been better, this could have been better, this could have been better. And obviously games do suffer from the fact that they have, it's difficult to make them. Like, the expectations that people have for them and the amount of time it takes to put together a game that's of acceptable standard at, like, the AAA level has been increasing. And that means that even studios with a shit ton of people still take years to make, like 3, 4, 5 years, and it's getting longer to make their big AAA game, and then sometimes it just comes out and it's just a flop because they played it super safe, or they just didn't do anything really spicy with it, and as a result, people just aren't interested. And I feel like that, and you could kind of see the end result of that, I think, during the Summer Games Fest, where you're just looking through, you're watching all of the announcements, and you're thinking, oh, there's a lot of indie and AA games here that look interesting. Like, there's a lot of cool ideas here, and like unique art styles and things like that, which I think is kind of the natural result, because I feel like I've heard a lot of people get dissatisfied with a lot of AAA games recently, and obviously there's plenty of exceptions to that rule. But there's this ongoing deal where like a game will come, like a lot of games will come out, and it'll just feel like a game you played before. You know what I mean? Like Skull and Bones didn't look like it'd be that interesting because it looked like it was Assassin's Creed 4, a game that came out most of a decade ago. but like stripped down of a lot of the stuff people genuinely liked about it. Like, oh, you take Assassin's Creed 4, you remove the part where you as a character get to run around and have sword fights on the deck of the ship itself, and boarding is just a cutscene. Like, you don't get to physically like take a rope to swing onto the other ship to board the other ship and then fight the crew and then blow up like their supplies or something like that to isolate them and then board them. And while that's more realistic, I guess, because I think historically, like ship batch, like when pirates got like attack ships, it was really just them like riding up alongside a merchant ship with all their guns and going, "Hey, give us everything," and they're like, "Okay." But the exciting video game thing to do, because Skull and Bones is less historical than Assassin's Creed 4, so naturally it should be going full fantasy with it, right? Like it should be doing all of the things that people would expect pirates to do that are exciting. So they should have really exciting boarding, and their boarding should, as a matter of fact, be even like crazier than the stuff in Assassin's Creed 4, because Assassin's Creed 4 is trying to at least put on the appearance of being historical. But they don't have boarding. They don't even have like manual like sword fighting. Like you as a person can't run onto the deck of the ship and like have a sword fight, or even do it on like islands like you could in any other pirate game. And all the other mechanics are just like grindy live service stuff. Like it's oh, you can collect resources from this island and use that to craft upgrades for your ship. It's like, oh, great. You know, it's like, it's stuff that I'm familiar with. It's stuff that I've seen before. It's like, oh, this game's got maybe like an interesting gameplay mechanic to it, but I still have to gather resources and craft upgrades, and then they're going to do this whole FOMO thing with like a bunch of cosmetics that are temporary that cost real money, and then they're going to do like there's a crafting system that's just trying to get you to spend more time in the video game looking for fucking trees. And it's and you're spending more time like exploring and trying to find resources than you are just like trading, fighting, doing stuff like that. I don't know. That was my impression from that game, just looking at it. It just looked like, people keep calling it slop, and I feel like that's an appropriate name for it, of just like a game that's too familiar, like a game that's got a bunch of mechanics that are in service of some objective that isn't you having fun, you know what I mean? Because the reason I like crafting and like resource-based crafting in games is because oftentimes it requires you to really keep track of your resources, and it requires you to be creative. You need to, like, like in The Last of Us, they had the right idea of like, oh, you need the same materials to make a Molotov versus making a med kit. So that means you need to figure out what you want to do with your cloth and your alcohol. Do you want to use it? Do you want to use it to like deal with enemies so that you can save your bullets? Do you want to use it to heal so that you don't fucking die, you know? Like you need to it's in service of that, and it also lets you like master your environment, you know what I mean? Like as you figure out more crafting recipes and you figure out more things you can do with items, you can make more things. And that gives you, that like kind of changes how you interact with the environment. Like in Fallout New Vegas, there's a DLC called Dead Money that takes away all of your stuff when you get dropped into the DLC area. So when you walk around, you're like, I don't have any of the guns or armor that I've been relying on right up until this moment. Like all the cool I'm suddenly out of ammo. I don't have any healing. I don't have any weapons. I don't have any armor. And they hand you a hollow rifle at the start, which is a really good gun, but they give you bad ammo for it, and it's in shitty condition, so it's not doing nearly as much damage as it could. So you need to quickly like scavenge around and find stuff. And one thing that's really helpful is being able to make weapon repair kits. Like if you pick up a wrench, a duct tape, scrap electronics, 2 scrap metal, and wonder glue, which is available in a lot of the random little like janitor and workshop like closets that you pass by as you walk around the area in Dead Money. you can put together weapon repair kits and you can fix the hollow rifle, and that's the only way you can do it because you need to, because that gun, there's no other version of that gun out there, so you can't just you can't just repair it using parts from like a similar gun. So like that changes things, because if you didn't have any repair and you didn't really care, like the only things you looted were weapons, armor, and stuff you can sell for money, then you wouldn't even think twice about scrap metal, scrap electronics. You'd see that and you're like, yeah, I don't need this. But if you actually like engage with the system and like build your repair skill, you can actually like scavenge together that stuff and make a weapon repair kit, which will help you survive. But after a while, that just kind of like, then there's other games where it's just like, oh yeah, we have a crafting system and it's just here to make you spend time on it, basically. It's just a time sink. It's just here for you to get a bunch of things so that you can get all the numbers up, so that you can get like your power level up to like power level 6, which allows you to access the next level of content, which is like a little distraction at best, and then at worst is a whole fucking slog. And you have to balance that out with interesting activities, or else you're just gonna lose your audience. Like one thing that makes, like I play Star Rail, right, the gacha game, and one thing that makes that game interesting is that you have like the characters are all have all have backstories. Scaling is such a chore to make for live service. Yeah, but in Star Rail, it takes a ridiculous amount of grinding to max out a character in Star Rail. Like, I picked up Boot Hill, and I think I had like a month or so of resources built up of like credits and other things, and I still ran out before I maxed him out. Because getting him from leveling up all of his traces all the way, getting decent relics for him, leveling up his light cone, getting that all up to max is like, that was a fucking chore. I had to log in every day to use up all my Trailblaze power, and I had to, which was quick, thank God. Like, luckily that game is pretty quick with the grinding, but like getting the amount of resources I had to use was ridiculous. So I used, like, after using everything that I had for like Trailblaze power and like all of the fuel I had and all of the resources I had to try to get as many like materials as I could, it still took multiple weeks of consistently logging on to max out a character, which I needed to do because I was at like, I'm at like the second to last equilibrium, which basically means that I'm at the second to last world tier. So it's like, that game has like, on Warframe's another good example. Like, you need to, like, you just need more stuff so that you can upgrade to like the next tier of power for that game. Yeah, but anyway, all that aside, it's just like, one thing about live service games is that sometimes they just have mechanics that feel like they're just there to waste your time. You know what I mean? And that's so exhausting. Especially if they're trying to appeal to adults that have jobs. It's like, oh, I have to log in every day to get my XP up because I need to level up my XP to unlock this thing. Like, I mentioned this over and over again, but Modern Warfare 1 and 2, the recent ones, like the 2019 and 2022 Call of Duties, they have so many leveling systems, especially Modern Warfare 2 2022, because in that one, like every time you finish a match in 2022, and also I think this probably applies to Modern Warfare 3, the one that released last year, where every time you finish a match, the game starts struggling to put all of these fucking windows with these really shitty looking special effects, just going, leveled up your weapon, you leveled up your level, your actual level doesn't matter anymore because you hit prestige 10 or some shit at some point. Your weapon has hit level 10, you've got a new foregrip, great, it's functionally similar to all the other foregrips you've got. You leveled up your clan level, you leveled up your fucking battle pass level, you leveled up this. There's like 4 or 5 screens that are just exploding onto your monitor, and the game chugs while it's doing this, so it looks awful. I hate it. And I still played it because the fucking level up thing triggers those goddamn neurons in my brain that are like, yeah, we're making progress. I love making progress. I want to unlock all the mods for this gun because I think this gun's kind of neat and I want to see all the mods for it. And then I unlock all of them. It's just like, it doesn't do anything spectacular. And I'm like, cool, that was something I just did. Prestige Cold Eximus, yeah. I don't know, bit of a rant. Probably not the wisest thing to do, but whatever. I don't know. I'm a small content creator. I can say what I want. But basically, it just feels like there's a lot of games out there that feel like they're more to... They've got mechanics in there, and they feel like it's less for providing a fun game, and it's more for, like, trying to get chemicals going in your brain that convince you to stick to the game for longer so that they can make more money. And it's just, once you cross the border into that, the act of playing a game becomes a lot less fun. I don't know, I got really off track. I'm not really sure where we started with that conversation, but I wanted to get it off my chest.
Scan complete. More specimens required. Research complete.
Probably gonna, after we finish this area, we're probably gonna hop off Prey, and then I'm gonna move on with my life. We didn't read the Voltaic Phantom thing yet. Extra from Project Axiom Archive, Observation Log, yada yada, Louis Sullivan. It's fortunate that the Weaver produces so many of these, because keeping cystoids alive for long outside of those nests has proven to be exceptionally difficult. Despite the lack of any visible sensory organs, each cystoid seems capable of detecting us through unknown means, detonating on proximity. If we can figure out what it uses to see, we may be able to find a way to blind it long enough to get a closer look. Morgan's notes: attracted to movement, throw something to distract them. Try to group them up to take them out with fewer shots. Releases a burst of radiation on death. Voltaic Phantom. No entries found. Please contact Dr. Hans Kelstrup, Director of Psychotronics. Yeah, no entries found. That's a new one. Got it. Alright. Are these guys gonna explode? I know these guys are probably gonna fucking annihilate me if they find me. Hang on. What if we literally just got that Typhon lure, where is it? Okay, cool. That takes care of it. Okay, that was just a soundtrack, not an enemy. Very, very neat. Are there items here? There are. Wonder what horror games like this would be like if they didn't have scare chords or stuff like that. Because whenever I actually dislike it whenever something feels forced in games like these, and scare chords are basically just trying to force horror. It's like trying to get you to shock yourself into screaming. Not into it. Extremely dramatic soundtrack staying. Taken care of. Is this like ambient for the whole tunnel, or is this just because I'm vaguely near some where cystoid nets used to be? I don't know. Okay, we're fine. Do we have the... I guess we can hack it. Okay, right side up. have hacking 2. I'm not sure how we would get past this if I didn't have hacking 2. Should throw something to distract them. Maybe we can find like a thing. Dingle hopper. There are a lot of cystoid nests in here. It's kind of awful. I don't see any objects I can hook. Kind of clomping together, aren't they? You guys all just blow each other up already? Jesus. There we go. Lemon peel. That's what we're here for. That's what I like to see. Could use some lemon zest in my life, you know what I mean? Gonna make some cookies. Dude, I made some lemon curd the other day, and I'm starting to get the urge. And the urge to bake, it's dangerous, because I just said I wanted to cut down on my sugar intake. God, this tunnel's fucking long. Cool.
Inspecting. Your suit meets regulation.
Morgan, steady. That pulse hit your suit systems pretty hard. It came from the substation ahead. There's a magnetosphere around Talos 1 that keeps the sun from cooking your insides. Hopefully
It's that summertime fruit flavor coming for your convictions. It's attacking me directly.
I'll be fine.
They warned me the devil will be attractive. God, I'm getting kind of hungry. That's why I keep talking about food. Should probably stop this soon. There's a streamer I've been watching recently. She's a VTuber. Her name's Cleo. It's Cleo. I don't know how to pronounce her last name because she's got Irish on one of her tags and it's probably Celtic or something like that. But she she plays strategy games, which was why I was watching her because it's something different. And she fucking plays. Her streams are like 12 to 15 hours long. I don't know how the hell a human being can do that. I know with like what is it? The streamathons, the fucking, what do they call it? Subathons. I know subathons that are super long, that are like 36 or 48 hours long. They literally just marry themselves to their fucking computer and then they take breaks to eat and sleep and stuff like that. But like, there's something about regularly doing 12 to 15 hour streams that just baffles me. It seems to be working for her, so that's fine, but yeah. See Anders Klein in the magnetosphere control room. God damn it. We're making another detour. It's the name of the game.
Normal gravity detected.
Oh, bless.
Langley!
Hey, what's the matter?
He's dead!
Whoa, what? Who's dead?
Anders! I tried to call security, I tried
Do you need a medical team?
I said he's dead, Langley!
Right.
Yeah, but did you call a medical team?
Take a deep breath. Tell me what happened.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Anders went into the mag chamber to test one of the coils that's been flaking on us. I don't know what happened exactly, but there was a pulse. I think it cooked him in his suit.
God damn. It's
I'm
hardcore.
so sorry, Laurel.
Is
Can
that
you
him?
get up to the Arboretum?
No, Anders had the key card.
Okay, got it. Listen, just sit tight. Don't go into that chamber. I'm gonna find Chief Elazar. We'll get a security team your way ASAP.
Alright, I think this looks like it's gonna be a whole thing, so I'm just gonna save real quick. Right, I can't do that for some reason. Gonna save real quick, and then we're gonna call it here. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys didn't mind that rant at around the 2-hour mark too much. But, yeah, it's just kind of one of those days. I am going to go cook something. I think that's what I'm going to do. Anyway, hope you guys are staying cool these fine summer months, and I hope you're all having a good time. I will be back tomorrow with Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. Hopefully you're off to the beach. Nice. We're gonna be playing Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth tomorrow. Hopefully gonna make some more progress in that game. It's gonna be a Like a Dragon stream, you know how it is by now. And I'm probably gonna be doing some more work today on trying to get some of those VODs back up. A lot of them are kind of like mashed up with other stuff, which is why I've been hesitating on it. I'm just lazy. That's it. There'll be more stuff coming up on the VOD channel at some point soon. Anyway, with that said, thank you once again for watching. I hope you all have a fabulous weekend. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.